travel industry.
As the people got the exposure to the destinations.
Yes, yes. So because they got the exposure, because they saw, okay, this place is so good, this place has this potential, or this place has that potential for business or whatever, people wanted to travel. And that's why, the travel industry has started booming, and also the Oyo rooms and these kind of companies were like, taking the top. Airbnb. When that idea was initiated, it was like, how is that possible? How is anybody going to give their own house, on rent to strangers? How will that happen? But what happened eventually, the timing was so perfect that at that point economy was dropping down, people needed extra money, and they were like, okay with the with exploring this thing, and that's how Airbnb was born. And today it's like one of the boons of the travel industry, or for people who like me, who have to travel for work, and people need economic stay and whatever. So any business which comes into existence, which grows, and there can be a business which is stagnant. That okay, fine, you're earning maybe 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh every month, and you're satisfied. You don't want to grow. You're like, okay, chalo, itna hi mera manage ho jaye, bahut hai. There is this kind of psychology also. However, there is another psychology which says that no, I want to keep growing. To the extent that even if I'm earning 10 lakh per month, I still want to grow for the reason because now I want to give back. Now I also want to empower others to grow who are not as good as me. So depends on what kind of mindset are you working for. Are you working for a thing that you just want to be satisfied with what you have, or you want to keep growing and again help others growing? Which brings me to the point, the second most important ingredient, which is people. So idea not being that important, the top is timing, and then is people. Now these people could be people who are working for you, and people for whom you are working. They could be your clients, they could be probably your, I don't think any of you has a boss because you have your own businesses. So your clients for whom you work, and the people or the team that you have, they could also be your partners or your collaborators. I have observed and I have experienced that none of the businesses can grow if you are alone. If you're working alone, it's not possible to grow. Now, I don't mean that we don't have a one entrepreneur businesses successful. Yes, they are successful. However, you at least need some collaborates, or you need some partnership, or you need some help from your contemporaries, where you give them some work, they give you some work. So any kind of partnership or any kind of collaboration is extremely important. Like we just cannot ignore that fact. Plus, the people who are working for us, they are actually our family, extended family, and we need to give them that kind of support and respect and the faith that I am there holding your back. You can take decisions. Of course, I'm not saying that they can just do anything they want, go anywhere. पता चला कल से ऑफिस ही नहीं आ रहे, ट्रैवल कंपनी है तो चलो घूम ले. I'm not talking about that, but yes, I definitely mean to say that if there is, maybe, one of your employee wants to give some extra discount to somebody, that this client is extra, so he knows, then my boss will have that much faith in me that if I have taken this decision, it will be the right decision. I'm sure you must be experiencing that. Because if our employees are very much restricted to this is what the company policy is, our clients can never be happy. And if our clients are not happy, we do not get business. Because a client is not just your client once. He has to be your client repeatedly, in the form of maybe he could give you more business, or in the form of, giving you other referrals which will be helpful for you later on. In whichever way. So keeping our clients, in that space where we can help them actually. Of course, I'm not saying that free tickets bato ya free ke ghar bato ya policies bato. I'm not talking about that. But how much of a value you can give them. Something extra that you can give them, which you know that, okay, fine, this will actually with the purpose of helping that person. Like that example, last time I was really impressed that he wanted to go to Mussoorie. Mount Abu, and 11 o'clock in the night you arranged. So that is something which, it was more like because you're his friend, but you wanted to do something out of the way. Why? Because you said, okay, I want to help him out. So that is actually the real, essence of any business, that if you need to be of that mindset to help, to have some sort of service for the society along with earning. Because if your mindset is only to earn, that shows up. that shows up that, you know, even every penny for you counts and every rupee you're trying, and, you know, so more than that, how much ever you can help. I'm not saying you have to empty your own pockets for that, but having the mindset of a service takes any company a long way, whether it is service for your clients, whether it is service for your employees. Because you can be a successful leader only when you learn to serve your people who are working for you and for whom you work. So the second most important ingredient is people. The third now comes in the idea. Now, how much you have nurtured your idea and how unique your idea is, or, you know, how you can bring it out of, you know, simple things that we do. It could be a property thing, or it could be a policy thing. How innovatively we bring that idea out in the market. See, end of the day, we earn only by what value we bring to the market. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters to your client. What's your background, or what you have been doing so far, or what is your bank balance, it doesn't matter, but it's how much value you bring to me will it make me do business with you. That is the reality, right? So any business idea, how it is brought into the industry is extremely important. You see, Apple today, Apple is like a community in itself. You know, whoever has Apple, those people who use Apple are like so proud of it. You will never see a laptop or a phone, you know, covered which covers the logo of Apple. It will always have. Our Android phones may not have the Android logo or whatever, but Apple, because people want to show that of why it is a community and how Apple promotes his products. They don't have very fancy ads or anything like that. They have just, you know, brought out to the market that we are here for you and we believe in what you believe. Which means we are here to serve you, and we are here to make you, you know, to give you the best of services so that you can grow in whatever way you wish into this technology. So we are just here to bring technology. So we are here for you. That is the message that they give, and they keep up